You know what phrase I don't like?
What?
Scratch made. Scratch made sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Made from scratch.
yeah. I prefer made from scratch. Scratch made really hurts me.
Huh.
Can we slowly fade this in?
Yeah.
Just, there's no start to the.
Yeah.
Just,
I don't like scratch food.
just
We could change that. Well, hello everyone,
We're in it.
and welcome to the SLO City Together Podcast.
lock in, Brent.
Well,
What are you doing on that computer?
looking at a map of a restaurant that I just booked for
Oh,
Valentine's Day. I may have to pick a
Oh.
different spot.
Really?
Wait, why are you looking at a map?
Because
of
I never heard of it, and I oh, okay, that looks really good. And I'm like,
What-
where is this
Wait,
place?
what day is Valentine's Day?
Saturday?
Oh, Blair and I are going out Friday to
Yeah.
a new restaurant.
How are you?
Nicola?
Nicola.
I
Jokovic?
haven't heard of it.
Been there?
Jokic?
It's right next to my house.
Really?
It's in that
That Laguna
long
Grill?
empty building on the corner of the Laguna Grill strip.
Huh.
And it's supposed to be, it's like they don't want to use the word fusion. There's like a
Yeah.
Peruvian element and
Don't want to do that.
I can't remember, but I'm excited.
Where's
That's
it at?
exciting.
It's right by my house
Oh,
on the corner of that plaza.
Valentine's Day.
Are you
Coming
guys
up.
going before the performance?
Before the opening night of my daughter's musical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in town.
What a
It's
weird-
about Wiz.
Oh my God.
It's exactly as it sounds.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I'm very excited.
Yeah.
I anticipate. So she has a song.
Yeah. I'm gonna
That-
put this down.
It's like the emotional, like you know musicals.
Yeah.
Musicals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of over the top
Uh-huh.
stuff going on.
Okay.
She's got a song where it's kind of like
Like
very
century.
bare and like emotional.
She's good.
It's gonna get me.
Ellison is very good.
Nice.
Have you heard her
Okay.
sing?
I've Blair.
Why haven't you
Blair
allowed her on the
has-
worship team?
Okay,
That's-
here we go. Blair has showed me clips of, I guess, rehearsals or recitals or something.
Okay.
So I've
Other
heard, I've heard her
things.
through a telephone.
So I'm quite excited. I think it's going to be
Good.
really good. She's been working hard.
Yeah.
She's there till 9:30
Very talented.
every night this week. So
She missed camp.
she had
Yeah.
to miss
Go.
the retreat because of this.
Yeah, what's the-
Dedication and commitment.
Man. So
She's
she's not.
bummed.
So she's not prioritizing her faith right now.
That's what we're talking to her about currently. So it's like we're like, good job, but also,
Yeah. But
also-
you're a bad person. At the heart of this, you're really not a good person. Yeah. Parenting. You know?
Parenting, you
Okay.
You
gotta
gotta,
play both sides.
yeah, you gotta really
Double-edged sword.
You gotta really lay into the shame, the guilt, because you don't want them to be able to live their lives without hearing that voice in their head. I'm kidding.
I'm kidding.
He's kidding.
He's kidding.
He's kidding.
You got a nice sweater on today.
Thank
I
you
know,
very
he's
much.
looking good. He had a
Man.
cool jacket on before he came in.
Ever since
too.
you got
Thank you.
married,
Yeah.
No, it was before.
Really?
It was before. He upgraded pants and shoes before she even left for Seattle.
really?
Yeah, there was one day he came into church and I was like,
Whoa!
you look good.
You got bloodstones on.
You look good. Yes,
Get
it
those
was
boots
those little
on.
booties and some black pants.
You
I
turned-
was like, that's a nice outfit.
yeah.
Thank you.
But
And
after
you didn't look bad
and
before though.
you know the
Yeah.
kettlebell thing he's been doing too.
I haven't done that. in a
Kettlebells and lunges.
Really?
No squats.
while. It was squats. and
Lunges.
kettlebell swings. Yeah.
I would prefer lunges.
We're good.
I do a lot
Right.
of lunches.
Yeah.
I've been really focusing on
It
lunches.
sounded like you said lunches. I prefer lunches.
I take a lot of
squats.
What
lozenges.
do you have any? Do you guys like having stereotypes about people?
What?
What do you think about somebody when they start talking about their home gym? Do you have any instant thoughts?
Do I have any?
I literally,
Do you?
and I would tell him this. It is my son's dad's friend who we are.
My son's dad's friend.
It's my friend. My son's dad's friend. My son's friend's dad, who I am also friends with. I did not.
My son's dad's friend.
So I'm gonna start referring to people as that. We were at FNL talking, and he started talking about all this home gym equipment, and I literally just walked away and left Blair with it. I just couldn't. I thought I don't want to talk about this.
Yeah.
Squat racks. I'm out.
My nephew's wife's husband.
Yeah, my nephew. So
it's
my
quiet.
son's dad's friend.
Yeah, so
I don't typically. Yeah, I would say I'm usually interested in a home gym.
yeah.
I think it's jealousy. Yeah. And guilt and shame. The voice
Oh,
of
there you go.
shame. Yeah.
Okay.
The same thing I've been
Why don't you have a home
It's
gym?
like, go away, walk away, Jordan, before you feel bad about yourself. I do think it'd be fun I think Jonas would get into bench pressing.
Yeah.
Really,
And I think that would be
specifically
fun.
bench
Yeah.
pressing.
He can come
Why?
up. I've got a little
Because you're laying down.
home gym.
You do have a little home gym.
Although you can't get to it. I did clean the garage though.
Did you?
clean the garage? Keegan came home and just totally wrecked it. Yeah. Ransacked it. He's the messiest person in our family.
Really?
Anyway, back to stereotypes
Okay.
about Luke. I'm joking.
So,
Yeah.
that's a good start.
Yeah,
I
it
got
was
a
a
good
good
laugh.
start.
I got a tear coming out
I
of my
did
right
too.
eye.
I did too. Right here. Right here. One tear. We're back though.
What else y'all
The
want to talk
band
about?
is back together.
You roped me in. You found the one time I couldn't deny.
Somebody told me the other day that we keep a tight rein on who's allowed to be on this podcast because I think they wanted to be on it.
I'm a-
And
Was it someone
There's
on
a
our
little
staff?
bit of jealousy. Yes.
Oh,
About who's
I'm a
not
big
on it.
proponent of one person being on the show before they graduate from high school. Yes, you know who I'm talking about, and I will do anything to make it happen.
He
Alex
came
Cohen?
to me at high school retreat and he said, "So,
He asks me all the time. I tell him I'm not the gatekeeper.
yeah, Luke
I
is."
am invited.
Well, I also tell him I'm not the gatekeeper.
Yes, but you are the gatekeeper. I believe
Maybe
it.
I am.
So one time I'm going to accept, and then I'm going to send a proxy in my place, and it's going to be
Okay.
him.
That would be amazing.
And you know, if you're listening, I'm
who
talking
you
about.
are.
Well, I did just say his name.
Oh, I
Oh, you
didn't hear
did.
it.
Yeah.
We were
I
talking
don't have the
over you.
headphones on.
Fair.
To be fair, I don't have the headphones.
Yeah,
so I can't
we
always
used to
hear you.
always wear headphones, but since Luke's taken
I
over,
love
he,
having the
he
headphones.
requires
I
only
had-
one set
I
of
told
headphones.
you.
He doesn't allow
I told
more.
you a while ago. We can do headphones. You just have to bring them.
Are those new headphones? Because there was a time that they were flaking off.
Yeah. I got these maybe a couple years ago.
Oh,
Like not.
I
well,
haven't
So,
noticed.
yeah. So then don't say yeah to that question.
But the flaky ones, it was just the cushions that were flaky,
yeah.
and Phil Sims noticed it, and
He replaced
He
the-
bought the foams.
That's crazy.
Phil is
those
so
old
kind.
ones, yeah.
Phil was so kind.
I didn't
he
know
tore his
well,
bicep.
For one, I couldn't
What?
do that.
Yeah.
I didn't know you could do that. He tore his bicep.
Home gym?
No, playing soccer.
That's no.
That doesn't sound right.
Well, he was playing goalie, and I was at the
Oh.
game, and he like reached his arm out, and the ball hit, and his like
What?
elbow kind of hyperextended,
Oh.
and he played with torn ligaments in his elbow and a torn bicep. I think he's gonna have to have surgery.
oh man.
So that's why he declined base.
Oh, he didn't tell me that.
What?
You don't
Which
even-
arm?
Left arm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Anyways, and then he was
That's a
at the
bummer.
game, and he had this bruise right here. I was like, dude, I think he might have torn your bicep.
That sounds
He
painful.
went to the doctor and got an MRI. Crazy. That's like a fear of mine. Two greatest fears.
Yeah.
Number one is tearing my Achilles.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like popping the Achilles
Yeah,
tendon.
yeah.
Oof.
Yeah.
And then second is maybe tearing a bicep. Matt Graham tore a bicep the first week I ever met him doing the Spartan race.
Mm.
Overused.
Stereotypes over his Spartan race.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a level up. I feel like you're right. The Achilles is so scary because it's almost always
Oh,
just so random. Like
Yes.
you're not
Yeah.
doing anything that would make you think you were going to tear it,
yeah.
and it just goes.
You remember Cameron Fredrickson popped his playing pickleball?
Oh,
Really?
I didn't
Yeah.
know that.
Yeah.
We did when I was playing basketball in high school, we did a dads versus the players game.
Oh, no.
And the only
Always
dad that
dangerous.
stretched tore his
Yeah.
Achilles.
Oh.
That's how it goes. Don't stretch.
Yeah,
Don't
don't
stretch.
stretch.
Don't do
Go
it.
cold, man.
Don't stretch. Yep.
Get out there. Let your body warm up on its own.
Yeah.
And he was like one of the more like active and shaped
Yeah,
dads.
that's
too.
always the thing. That's what we were talking about in Bible study this morning.
Really.
Pride comes before a fall.
So don't
So,
do any
so don't
squats.
get
Don't do any
get a
squats.
home
do any
gym.
lunges.
No kettlebells.
Yeah.
You will die. Okay.
What should we talk about today, Luke?
I really don't know.
I
This is-
feel like we should probably talk about some of the rooted stuff in the building because I don't think we need.
Let's do it.
But we could also. Jordan's here, so
Yeah, leverage that. 'Cause
I'd like
people
to-
ask me about the building. I'm like,
Well, I'd
like
like to,
what you ask?
what questions do you have, Jordan? Maybe I can
Yeah.
answer that. Maybe this could be.
I'd like to hear your perspective on this season of our church
Oh,
as an elder statesman, as one who has been here
Ooh.
I'm not an elder.
throughout time.
You could be an elder.
I'd be good at it.
Yeah.
I have one gray beard hair. I have one lone gray beard hair.
Where is it? There it is. Yeah.
How honest do you want me to be? 1 to 10.
10.
Okay.
10 honest.
Yeah.
I have
9. Hedge it a little.
and I think a lot of people.
Good.
I don't know who listens to this.
Oh,
I only know 2
You
people
will,
who listen
now
to
that
this.
you're on
you will
it.
know.
What?
I said you will now that you're
I don't
on
listen to it, but I listen to it here when we do it.
Oh.
You don't listen back to your
No,
episode?
never
That's what you were
I lie.
saying.
You lie.
No.
I said I lie. You lie.
I lie.
My son's dad lies.
I think some people. I think this is a common thing. People have had a bad experience at a church who has done a fundraising campaign.
Oh.
I will raise my hand and say I was a part of a staff of a church where I felt like it was handled in a very off-putting, tone-deaf way.
Yeah.
And so
Not this church.
Not this church.
Okay. Okay.
So I will say I walk in just with a little
hesitancy,
just a little discomfort, and going, please
fear
let
and
this
trepidation.
not be. Not that I think it will be done the same way here. My trepidation is, please don't let anybody have that same feeling.
Yeah.
You know,
I get it.
Even if it's not a real thing, even if it's a perception that is not true. And I feel like, from my limited experience so far, that is not the case.
Okay.
I feel thankful. And I just have an antenna up for it because I was so uncomfortable at times. This was now, I mean, gosh, I've lived here for almost 7 years. So like 10 years ago. Mm-hmm. But I still have that seed within me. So it makes me have a lot of empathy for people who've had poor experiences.
Me too.
You know, and I get it. And I think you do too. And that's, I think, one of the things that makes this authentic and healthy is to not just plug our ears and go, we're going straight ahead with whatever advice we get from anyone who, says this is how you do it. To go like, no, hold on. There are people who have been hurt before, who have been disenfranchised, and so that's, I think, a key for me. And that's one of the things I felt good about. So that's my perspective. That was 10 out of 10 honesty.
Okay. You're supposed to ask a question though.
Ooh.
I didn't think you were supposed to ask a question.
You didn't? I thought you said ask any question being 10 out of 10 honest.
I had.
No, I prompted him with his perspective.
What are your perspective?
Yeah.
Your perspective. Okay, yes.
Yeah. So
let me think of a question.
See, I wasn't listening.
Let me think of a question that would trap you.
Oh.
Yeah.
What are you really gonna do?
What do you?
I've had a lot. Not a lot. I have one person.
Okay.
Is that a lot?
So many people.
I have one person ask me about
explain this person by talking about your relationship to them
by stereotypes,
or by your son's
my son's
through your son's connection,
acquaintance,
my son's small group leader's mentor.
He somebody asked me more specifically about the location of the property. And I think even if I were on staff, I would struggle because I'm really bad with directions and spatial reasoning. So I was like, near the airport.
Yep.
That's all I had for him.
Yeah. Actually, it's actually directly across the street from the airport.
Across the street from the
behind
airport.
The new gas station.
I didn't even know there's a new gas station.
Yeah, it's called Conserve. Turn between the gas station and House of Bread.
Yeah.
There's a map and an address.
And that's what I pointed. I said, there's a map out there. Go look at it.
Yeah. So just to recap for everyone, our church has met in 12 different locations for 6.5 years. 12 different locations in 6.5 years, not 6. We haven't met in 12 locations
each for 6.5 years.
And we've been praying for a steady home. And Jordan and I have looked at places. Luke and I have looked at places. So many people, about 12 different iterations of people have looked at places for 6.5 years. And we've been praying for something rooted. Right now, we're in the adult school at Lizzie Street. And that is a temporary solution, not a forever solution.
Correct.
Though I do enjoy meeting there.
Yeah.
It is tiring though. There's a lot of setup and tear down. Jordan sets up by himself every Saturday night.
It's true.
But it's done fairly in a way that is equitable for me. Don't worry.
I always say, yeah, it's a lot to set up, and then I'm like, I actually really don't.
I don't set up anything.
I'm glad you
really
guys
set
feel
it
that
up
way.
anymore.
Yeah. I
I'm
mean,
glad you feel that.
the
You
only
tear it
thing that
down.
I know that I have to do when I get there is move those curtains and then
I refuse to do it. There's certain things I refuse to do. Like, this is not worth my time.
Luke
by
refuses
myself.
to do it too.
I don't
okay.
refuse. I just don't do it.
I had to do it this week because you weren't there.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, wow, there's some lights up. The light beams
And
are
the
up.
things,
I know. So anyways, we
Don't get
prayed.
used to that. I'm not doing it this week.
Oh, you're not setting up this week.
No, I'm
No, you
not
said-
setting up the lights and the curtains. You're back on.
So we prayed about buildings. We've looked at buildings. We've talked to real estate professionals. We've explored every physical building to remodel and struck out time and time again. God has closed every door. I don't know if God has, but God did open a door, I feel like, for land that we would have never dreamt of in the first place. You remember the first Start Here lunch? Sweet Diane said, first question she ever asked was, are you going to ever do a building campaign? 2019, September of 2019. And I said, I don't think so, but I don't know. We don't know where God's going to take us on the journey. And surprise, surprise, we're here. The only open door currently is to purchase land in the city and in the county, ironically enough. Two pieces of land touching
Side by
each
side.
other, city and county. We're bringing the whole community
State.
together. Yeah.
That's a better
On the
word.
state line. I wish
Yeah.
it was on the state line, county line, city line. Purchase land, build an honest structure, and then pursue long-term community outreach and child development centers and counseling centers and that kind of thing. So there's a piece of land close to the airport. Actually, once you get off the plane, you would like see the building once it was built, which is kind of cool.
We're gonna write
But you-
welcome
Welcome
on the top
to
of the
Steve.
ceiling.
You don't
to the
have to
roof.
take a plane to get there.
No, you
No.
don't.
Okay.
No, you don't.
In fact, you can't.
You can't.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's not, technically not allowed.
Yeah.
And so we're in the midst of raising money, and we're in the midst of our fundraising goal is $8 million. In the booklet, there's like three numbers: 8 million, 10 million. Oh, pass that
You
to me.
can go ahead and pull it up.
okay.
Yeah, you want to look at it, Jordan? Have you looked
I've already
at this
looked at
before?
it.
Okay.
So there's
Don't
a little
ask me to look
booklet
at it
called
again, please.
Rooted, and in this, there's a little chart that says our fundraising goal is $8 million. Oh, look, I turned right to it.
Wow.
But there's also $10 million and $12 million. There's been questions about that. And so the total cost of what we want to do is $12 million. $8 million for the build out, about $4 million for the land, which is kind of crazy to me, but we live in California in a landlocked city.
But
And so
here's the deal.
Yeah.
Here's the deal.
Yeah.
My house isn't that cool.
Yeah.
And if it were a regular house, it would
Yeah.
probably sell for over $1 million.
Yeah, it's actually.
Like it's
I know.
that's the thing when I stop and think about it, I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
8 million here is like not ridiculous. thing
Yeah.
at all. It feels so reasonable when you start thinking about the
Yeah.
price of homes
So-
and stuff. It's crazy.
So that's what we're aiming after. We are shooting to raise 8. We'd have to take and borrow money for the rest there.
Yeah.
12 would mean no borrowed money, no banks, no debts, no bows, no blades. Leave your weapons here.
Okay.
Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
I still
It
need
all
to see
comes
it.
back to that.
And so that's what we got. So Commitment Sunday's March 1st. It's been a crazy, fun, good season. Rooted groups are happening.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask a
And-
question?
Yeah, please.
Unless you have a question.
Yeah, you.
My question is, do you have a question?
Oh, thank you for asking. No, I'm good.
Okay, so my question, next one is,
Oh.
you've used that phrase honest structure
Yes.
before. What do you mean by honest structure?
I mean, like when we're talking about raising $8 million or $10 million or $12 million, I want to combat the maybe images that come up in somebody's mind when they think of like a grandiose bells and whistles,
State of the art.
mega church. And I do think we want it to be like, we want to do things with excellence, but we want to do things honestly, which means we want to do things on a budget that stewards God's resources well, so that allows us to, we want to build a building that allows us to do healthy ministry for the city, in the city, while not just like pouring a buckets loads of money on like, I don't know,
Yeah.
the best AVL. We want it to sound good.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Oh,
Because you can dump millions of dollars
my
into
goodness,
into systems
Yeah.
and I know some people who sell that stuff.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Yeah.
My son's uncle. I'm
which
just
is not me. Does that make sense? So like
does make
honest
sense,
to
yeah.
us. I would say honest to us too.
Yeah.
Which we've been outside, we've been in borrowed places, we've been in, and I feel like even the renderings of this feel like a combination of every place that we've been at.
Mm-hmm.
Like this reminds me of Broad Street a little bit.
Yeah.
And then you got these roll up doors that brings the outside in.
Yeah.
We do. We need some
And-
sort of token that
Yeah.
that speaks to each location.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
12 different,
So the-
and a little marker on the wall. Like this part
This
of the wall
represents-
Probably
reminds
shouldn't have
us of.
we probably shouldn't have shrines in a church,
Yeah.
right? But something, you
No,
know, like
yeah.
There'll be a hole in the ceiling that'll be like, this reminds us of Laurel Lane.
yeah.
Whenever it rains.
This will leak
For
as
an
a
emergency.
memorial to Laurel Lane.
That's cool. Oh,
This
yeah.
hallway will be
I would like
condemned
a- I
by
would
the
like
fire
a, I would
department.
like a bronze statue of Chuck in the front.
my gosh.
Chuck's out front.
This room will have no heat nor air to remind us of the time that we office in a place without HVAC.
And still kind of currently do.
There will be a wood room of
Yeah.
mahogany that will remind
Yeah,
us.
that's a cool room.
Yeah. I was going to say, yeah, I appreciate that. Perspective and intention about an honest structure. I also think it's cool though, like if you look at the renderings, and obviously renderings are subject to change. It's just not guaranteed this is the final product, but it is still, it is a nice looking campus, you know,
Yeah.
which I think is also cool.
Yeah.
That it's not, you know, just a pole barn, you know, in the
Yeah,
middle of a
right.
field. Like it is, I think, yeah, like you're saying, we want to do it well, build something that is, you know, appealing in a sense and feels like a home
Mm-hmm.
and feels intently crafted, but like you're saying, not over the top or, in
Yeah.
a way that's just grandiose for the sake of grandiose. you
What
know?
gets me really, really excited too is the phase 3 piece of like the counseling center. There's like a mini little, like a little park, like an after school care. I don't know. I get excited about that kind
Cool.
of stuff too. So,
Yeah.
okay.
Questions?
Yeah. Could be fun to build them to spec out the most dishonest structure possible and get a price on that just for comparison.
We actually could.
Like,
We
you know,
could do
like
that.
here's if we went
Yeah.
all bells and whistles and all the crazy
Just
stuff.
take I
Here's how much
actually
it
have a
costs.
prototypical church that I could just use their budget for it.
Yeah.
We've got the courageous goal and the consecrated goal, and then we could have the dishonest
Yeah.
goal.
Yeah. Corrupted goal. Corrupted goal. Yeah. Yeah.
I did. I went to. Have I said this on here before? I went to a conference once, and I went to a breakout session about how to do multi-site live streams well,
Uh-huh.
put on by this enormous mega church from Texas.
Yeah.
Huh.
And it was the most unhelpful hour of my life because it was like all this crazy. It was like no
Yeah.
one could ever accomplish this
Yeah.
Yeah.
within a reasonable budget, and that's what it made me think of with
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I was like, that feels unnecessary to
Was
do that.
this at the previous
Yes,
church?
correct.
Yeah.
Not this church.
I was just curious.
Well, it was at no church. I was
you
I was,
please-
I was
Well,
in
yeah,
like
yeah. But
Florida
like
or something.
your time.
Yes,
Yeah.
my time
Yeah.
at another
Yeah.
church.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. I feel like when I was at the Southeast church before,
Mm-hmm.
when they built campuses, I felt like they were honest. Now they
That's
had
good.
to put a lot of money into some of the AVL because they were live streaming at one point sermons.
They were doing the giant screens.
and so that
Yeah.
that took some money to like even like
Yeah.
fiber. I remember they were like trying to run fiber to like
really.
I don't know, but
Well, those projectors that do that kind
Yeah.
of, I mean, it's like
Yeah.
$50,000
yeah.
low end.
Yeah.
You know, which is
And I
like-
think people are aware of that kind of cost, but but they still like the build outs were pretty. I mean, they would take like an old Rite Aid or an old Walmart, and they would
Mhm.
an old grocery store and
Movie
you know,
theater, right?
movie theater, and they would just put carpet in. They'd paint the walls, and it
Yeah.
was pretty simple. And so I even appreciated that. And they are a mega church. They are a
Mhm.
very large church with multiple campuses, and I appreciated the stewardship and even seeing that and recognizing what you need, what you don't need.
Mm-hmm.
You know. And I'm sorry, guys.
That's quite all right.
Got an email.
It's good.
Happens
So-
to the best of us.
Yeah.
That's
Can I
all.
tell you? We'll pivot here
Okay, go for it.
because
Pivot away.
I am working on developing. Not only we're praying about the development of SLO City Church, a
Mhm.
building, but I'm also
Mhm.
developing a 6th grade girls basketball team.
Oh, which is more tough?
yeah.
Which is the tougher assignment?
The building.
Yeah.
The building.
Yeah.
Whoa, what a bad question.
And that's what I thought. What was that?
Set up. I was like you didn't know that was the honest
Oh, yeah,
answer.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you were like referencing
No.
like a
movie?
coach's response in a press conference or something.
But I was
Anyway.
out of town this week, so I was slated to be an assistant coach for this because I knew I was going to be traveling and I wouldn't be able to help. Tragically, our head coach got in a bad car accident, and
He's alive.
he is alive, but he's had to do some. He's actually had surgery today on his elbow again. But anyways, because he chose to get in a car accident, I'm sorry, that was really bad. I made the joke to him. I don't think it comes off well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please continue.
Now I feel
No, you're good. You're good. We're tracking.
And so, anyways, I was out of town this weekend, and I'm like, I don't have an assistant coach, so I called Uncle Jojo.
Oh,
Uncle Jojo.
That's you.
Who attempted to decline.
Yeah, he did. He said, "Is there anybody else?" And I said, "Actually, no one else knows how to play basketball." So I drew up in my phone the two offensive plays that we had. One against man-to-man, one against zone.
What are they called?
1 and 2.
Okay, great.
And thankfully, Jordan led our team to the first victory of the season.
No way. So you weren't there?
I've resigned now as coach, and Jordan is now the coach.
Wow.
I met the
Bruce
girls for the
Pearl
first time
situation.
as tip-off as they were matching up the player. Everybody was late. They were matching up players. I'm like, what's your name? What number are you?
Yeah, it's a total
I did
mess.
nothing, though. I did very little.
But
But it was fun.
it's
Yeah.
cool to see the girls get it, though. Like, get screens and rolls and the whole thing.
Here was the best part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pulled off an excellent, is it a bait and switch? Or is it I hustled the other coach. Because the game's about to start. I walk over, I go, hey, I've never met any of these kids before. I've never coached a basketball game in my life. This is my niece's team, and the coach is out of town. This is going to be a disaster. Let's just have fun.
you
sharked
and then
them.
we doubled them up. We beat them by like 25. So it was
What
like,
did you say after?
I kept going over.
Sandbagging. Sandbagging, yeah, that's
like
what it is.
at
You guys are
timeouts or like
terrible.
when we're close to, and I would be like, hey, because like
We were...
I just you start to feel bad when you're
Yeah.
like just making and so I was like, hey, tell me if I'm doing anything inappropriate.
Inappropriate.
Yeah. And he's like, you're good, man, you're good. But then
That's
we
so
just kept.
funny.
There were a couple of the girls
Yeah.
who like couldn't miss.
Really?
Yeah.
3 of them
Huh.
who were like, I will
Lights
be
out.
one, and then 2 others. But everybody played.
Hey,
I was
our girls needed that game because they got run out of the gym 2 weeks ago.
Really?
It was 18-0 at the end of the first quarter.
that really surprises me.
Well, they were playing. The team was playing a zone, and they were like a club team. I don't know how the YMCA let them in, but they were like running all these like back cuts, Princeton offense, like zone defense. I'm like, our girls had never. They're like, "What's a zone?" And I was
Yeah.
like, had to. So they were throwing passes and didn't know that they weren't playing man to man, and they were just jumping everything, and they got like layup after layup. Anyways, Jordan did a great job.
wish I understood offenses
crazy.
and could coach well.
Yeah.
But that was a fun way to experience it a little bit.
Thank you for doing that.
You're welcome. It was a blast.
Yeah. I'll Venmo you next week for coaching if you'd like to coach.
Oh, no. I'm good.
Isla won't be there this Saturday. She'll be
Oh,
at
so this
middle
was
school
just
camp.
like a one-time.
It was a one-time thing because
I was at high school camp this
I didn't
weekend,
catch
which was
that.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. you
And
went-
middle school camp is this weekend. Is Jonas going?
He is going.
So is Isla.
Nice.
He's
So
excited.
I'm going to be coaching an Isla-less team.
Oh.
I need to.
Now I would like to play. Could I sub in for Isla playing?
Yeah, it's okay. Against 6th grade girls.
And I'll still.
Some of those girls are as tall as us.
I'll still go to the other
Really?
coach and go, hey, I've never played with this team before.
Yeah. This is going to be a
bad.
disaster.
And then I'm just going to go
I
crazy.
love coaching. I love
Really?
it.
Yeah.
I really do. It's like, it's fun. You're trying to think about like how, like strengths and weaknesses of a player and like how they grow and develop and what they need to learn to get to the next like step. It's kind of cool. And then the layout of the court is a little bit like puzzle pieces and how do you teach and how do you show and then when they get it, you're like, dude, it's like such a cool feeling.
Really?
I
Such a
came
cool
to really enjoy coaching football. The problem with basketball, and I experienced this for the first time without this team, it's just moves so fast. How do you coach? I can't do it. I'm like, the moment it happened, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah. You got to be loud. You got to be like, and usually in 6th grade basketball, it's about slowing them down and spreading them out. Like, and so That's what especially in there. I don't know. It's just fun. And then watching high school basketball last night, I'm wanting to coach from the side.
Yeah.
I am like, slow down.
Yeah.
Guys, move the ball.
Yeah, it would be fun to coach. It would be fun to have a chance to coach that kind of team and see what would happen.
I would love it.
My only coaching, literally, I think the only thing I did in Islet's game was yell, hands up, straight up.
Yeah.
Hands up, straight up.
Yeah.
Get in front of them.
Yeah.
Get in front of them.
It worked.
It did.
worked.
You did it.
You did it.
So yeah, middle school retreat, high school retreat. It was good. Yeah. So
High
I
school
like
retreat was
coaching.
fun.
It was fun. It was good. Yeah.
Highlights.
For me, I think like you take a group of kids who are from different walks of life. I mean, these high school students right now are into so many different things, and every kid is so busy uniquely with whatever they're into, and they're got their own challenges and struggles. And I think to see each one of them at different points of the weekend have a moment where they're like, man, it's better to be a little unplugged.
Yeah.
It's really good to slow down. They were having intentional conversations.
It's like coaching.
Slow down.
Yeah.
Spread
Same
out.
thing.
They were like considering their own soul. Like I had a cool conversation with a group of guys who played on SLO High's basketball team. A lot of close friends, and it was just really cool to hear them talk about like the things in their life that were killing their soul and the things that they wanted to do to care for their own soul and put it before Jesus. And then they're like, hey, I need you to keep me accountable for this when I get home, because it's so easy just to slide back in. I had a really cool conversation with a kid who's like, I recognize that high school is like this stream that you get thrown into.
Yeah.
And it's like everything's moving this way and you're supposed to do what everybody else is doing. And he was like, and this weekend has given me the gift of like pulling me out of the stream and saying like, do you really want to go that way? And it's like, it was a cool worldview conversation and following Jesus' perspective. And like, I don't know how countercultural living the way that Jesus invites you to live is, and yet how difficult it is today in every age, but an era of life. It was cool to have those conversations. That was my favorite part, having those conversations.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That's cool if they were able to like recognize that opportunity that the retreat gives and like the perspective that can be given through
And
that.
if they didn't recognize that opportunity, I shamed them.
Yeah. How dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you not get this?
And the reminder that like, I think the cool thing about that is like, that's an
That was a
exaggerated
joke. I did not shame.
Right.
Yes.
That's an exaggerated thing. Like
Yeah.
it's rare for us to get 3 or 4 days to step out of the stream, but like to go, oh, even if I can take 10 seconds to step out of a stream and go, I don't want to proceed.
Let
like,
me think for
hold
myself.
on,
Let me think critically.
Yeah,
here.
it's like that's a spiritual discipline. That's a mental health discipline. Like that's a thing that will serve them for the rest of their lives to get a taste of that and go like, oh, that's better.
Yeah.
That's better than just like, okay, let life take me where it's taking me.
Exactly.
Like to pause intentionally, thoughtfully is like, it's good.
What would that change about the world right now if a majority of people had the gift of, or practice the discipline of backing up? Let me think critically for a moment. Let me not rush into this comment. Let me not rush into this post.
Yeah.
Let me not rush into this.
That's what I was going to say. I feel like we culturally have a habit of processing through posting. It's like we're not taking 10 seconds or anything to feel like we're just kind of there's no filter. It's like I feel, I think, I type, post. So yeah, I think unplugging is a big part of that. And because I don't think the other end is like you just keep everything inside. I think it pushes you towards prayer, and it pushes you towards other people as well, which I think are healthy ways of processing and getting perspective.
Yeah. Good job, guys.
Yeah, we did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that, Luke. You're
So
good
then-
at unplugging, I feel like.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean it takes work, it takes effort, and it's not easy all the time.
And you're good at mindfully proceeding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
and I
you.
feel like we've developed you a lot in the past.
Yeah.
We've kind of coached you
Yeah,
well.
you've coached-
We've coached you well.
Me and Brent have a lot to be proud of. But you're a person who rarely I have the thought, he's going to wish he didn't say that.
Yeah, you don't
Really?
know. You're slow.
I feel like you tend to,
You're quick to listen.
and to bring this back to me, one of the things that I've often thought about is I had this teacher in high school who that was a thing as a 15, 16, 17, 18-year-old that I really noticed was somebody would say something and he would just sit there.
And you're like, did you hear what he said?
And then he would speak. And it was like, it was so different that it would shock your system and be like, what is happening? You know, and it was like, but I learned to go like, as even a young person, like, I want to be like that because I really care about what he says. Yeah. Like, I never feel like, why did you say, you know? Huh. So that's a quality I look for in people who I want to be close to me.
Oh, that's very kind.
You're one of them.
And I'm sure that is a quality that serves you well in, therapy.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yes. Yeah, I've had to learn to slow down a lot and not spew. Yeah. To be comfortable in the silence and the thought and the feeling.
That's good.
I feel convicted last night at the basketball game. I was cheering on the students on the court.
Yeah.
And some guy, and I don't know if you heard this, but some guy on the opposing team, about 3 people down, said something. And I was like, is that towards me? And he's like staring at me. And I, in a moment of like, didn't think, I was just shot him back this look. And I'm like, what are you looking at me like? And I'm like, I've been thinking about that moment. I'm like, why did I not just like take a breath? But I like shot him this look like, what? Yeah. You know, and I'm like, it just keeps haunting me, you know? Like, and even in those moments where you're like, just take a breath, dude. Like it's a basketball game and he's passionate.
There, man. It's hard.
You're passionate and like just breathe for a second. Yeah. You know what I mean? And how many times in not just basketball, in life do I just need to be like, what's his name? Your teacher?
Mr. Goist.
Mr. Goist.
I've talked about him on her incredible story.
Really? He has an incredible story, or you've told it, or you're about to tell an incredible story?
I think I've told it about him, so I'll withhold it.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
give me a call if you haven't heard it. I'll tell you about it.
Yeah, now I kind of want to hear it, but
to recap, Luke.
Don't do this.
Oh, I'm recapping?
Don't do this, Brent. What? He's going to take a shot at Luke on the way out the door. I can feel it coming.
No, I'm not.
I can feel it coming.
No, I'm not. Luke, we like your sweater.
Thank you.
Your kettlebell swings are paying off. You are someone we admire.
Oh, thank you.
And we appreciate being here with you. See?
That's very kind. I appreciate you saying that.
He wasn't mocking. I know it feels like he's being facetious, but he's not.
I want to challenge you as soon as this podcast ends.
Yes.
Take 15 seconds to be still, to be quiet before moving about your day.
We should
you were pointing at me. I thought you were pointing at. I'm like,
you
okay, I can do that. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Yeah.
You
we could give
them
them 15 seconds of silence after this.
I don't think we need that. Okay. They can do it on their own.
Should we change the music on the intro? Outro?
I made that music with my own mind.
I know you love it.
I feel like we can't change the music. If you notice, I did change the thumbnail.
I liked the thumbnail.
I think it's nice.
Then
did you see the thumbnail? Guys, our YouTube subscribers are coming up.
Really?
Yeah.
That's exciting.
This is like listening to my wife try to get off the phone with her mom. Oh, I want to die. I'm like, just hang up. Please, both of you just hang up.
Which is also Brent's mom.
Yeah, it is. It's my son's grandma,
You would appreciate the way I get off the phone.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, see ya.
Well, that'll do it for us. Thanks so much for joining us today. Take 15 seconds to be still, to be quiet. And we will talk with you again soon. See ya.
Peace.